I just don't go raiding. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can play your entire time on P99 or even on live and never actually have to do any raiding. So it comes
True.
down to what you enjoy, how much time you have to invest into it. So again, both classes, Druid and Shaman, you can solo. So if you're only going to be on for like an hour, you don't have to sit there and wait for a group to be found. You can go off and do your own thing. I don't know. I'm more group oriented, so I like being needed in groups more than a class that isn't as much. But it'd be hard to pass up a druid for the money because the money is so amazing.
Troops aren't not liked in groups.
It's not that they're disliked, but they're not as wanted. Like a shaman shows up, a cleric shows up, an enchanter shows up. Immediately, people are like, "Oh, let's do something," you know? Let's get that. Let's
I
get
mean,
that person in.
it really depends on the camp that you're doing too. Like in KC, Druid is one of the main healers there just because of the fact that clerics usually don't go there as a mainstay. If they do, they're not there for very long because they're being called to do Seb.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get a cleric, the cleric is going to be the first choice.
True.
Druids, they will get in there, and they do have a lot to offer a group. You know, their regen is amazing. That
Their DPS is nice too.
Yeah, and they have evacs just in case things go sideways. So
I just wouldn't trust a shaman named Nakisupa to heal you in KC. Just saying.
Hey, I kept them alive for the most part.
Until they died.
well, that happened to be because somebody parked a
No,
super
no, no,
buffed
no,
out
Everything was
mob.
fine
No, no,
until
no,
the
no.
wizard showed up. Dude.
Not that
That's all
one.
I'm saying. The other
Whoa.
wizard. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about left courtyard group when you guys went over there and, a certain gnome and enchanter died.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned
that
it. Terror
was-
evac is amazing.
That was like 7 mobs or something, dude. That was not good.
Oh my
It's
god.
called mana management.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you, Cypher.
Dude, I was candying down to like 25% HP, dude.
I know. You're almost literally killing yourself.
He
Play
almost
better.
killed himself.
Oh, that was stupid.
You went
That
in
was
Way to go,
stupid of
hero.
me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, look at the little tiny wolf. You like tripled them down to like just right size.
Oh, there's a hand.
Um,
Oh, there's a hand. We're all gonna die.
Nice. You want me to get on the hand or keep on the knight?
Yeah.
Healing.
Jumping on the hand.
I'll pulling them back out a little bit, I guess. That way
Oh,
they
man.
can.
Well, you gotta
do
remember
their
you got
thing.
pets in there.
We could use a Shadow Knight pet right now on this, man.
That's right, man. Where's that
Whoa.
DPS?
Hey, my pet is not my DPS.
Uh-huh.
My pet is but a half of a fraction of my DPS.
Pet is an aggro nightmare, is what that thing is.
It is.
How many times have I saved our hides from Terra? The one thing I would mention, since she said that, is if you are going to play a druid, make sure you have a hot button that tells people you're going to be evacing and they need to get close. The other thing is you might throw it in there just for people who don't know, because I had to learn the hard way, is to not have Divine Barrier or any spell like that up, because you're going to get left behind.
Yeah. Of course, you can't. You might, yeah. Click off Divine Barrier now.
Or you might do it a little early, that way they can read the message in case they're not familiar with the fact of Divine Barrier or Divine
Yeah.
Aura.
Well, I think on my wizard now, I have it where it's in say, in shout, and in group saying evac or something like that.
That's harassment, sir.
I was going to say,
No, it's
shout,
not.
that might be a little
That's
much.
me making sure that people in my group are reading at least one form of chat to know to get near me or they're gonna die.
But now people know that camp's open.
Okay, I mean,
If they knew where you were.
God no.
Serpentimers.
Stop.
Serpentine technique.
Serpentine.
Did you guys see the bow that was linked earlier from Sleeper's Tomb?
No,
Oh yeah,
the
he
primordial.
The priceless?
No,
I'll link it again.
Yeah, he linked it in group.
There it
He
is.
doesn't pay attention.
Hello.
Yeah, right? Look at the damage and delay on that sucker.
Is that from Sleeper's Tomb?
That's what he said.
I thought that was the one from.
It might
I'll
drop
roll
in
on that.
Dragon Necropolis as well, right?
No. I was thinking no. The Dragon Necropolis ones don't have stats. I was thinking that one came from East Waste Pigeon or whatever her name was.
I'll roll on the bow.
Priceless and primordial. Let's roll on the bow. They're giving over, right? There's no trade, unfortunately.
You guys got a row for the bracer?
No,
Anybody need it?
I'm good on that one. I
No.
have like 12 of those. Oh, congrats,
Okay.
dude! You got 95.
Wait, Chuba's winning? Let me roll.
Yeah. Oh, 94.
Oh,
Very close.
yeah, that would be very nice on a road.
I mean, on anybody that
Stick
can use that. Look,
burn.
the stats are even across the board.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the bracer. I was like, not really, dude.
Nah. But
You alright?
does it say the range on that? What is the range? 200? 200. Wow.
Gotta be the best.
Yeah. Druid seemed better for what I'm trying to do. Twink out, bard, or tank. The tank is definitely going to be very heavy on equipment, just because you're going to be getting all those hits. So you want a little
Tank
bit.
equipment is expensive.
By the way, our camp has respawned. We
Yes.
can start clearing those.
For a
How much
tank,
time?
though, I would definitely invest in the Venomous Axe of the Velian
He's
Druid.
rooted. He's rooted.
It
He's rooted.
is one of the best things I ever got from my tank leveling up. And procs at level 1, you can use it all the way to around level
Oh my
4-ish.
god, he's gonna die.
Dude,
gonna-
yeah, you need
Where is he?
Dude, I'm healing him. Someone go help him.
Well, it's
I'm
coming
healing
in.
him.
It's coming in. There is a wizard.
Hello.
There's two over here by me.
Okay, I'm on the wizard.
Pull one off.
Yeah, I think he has one rooted out there.
He
And
petted that wizard.
the one I'm
Yeah.
attacking? No, the one I'm attacking is...
Oh,
No, he didn't.
never mind. I thought he petted it. For some reason, it said it was protected.
That's not
Oh, it's the other
anymore.
one. Something. Whatever. Blink. That's done.
What's the reason for not playing Rangers on P99? So few is odd. Never play P99 or really pop. So just asking.
Rangers at this point in the game are kind of gimped out. Pop brings Endless Quiver and all the different bow AAs that you can get. They're great DPS, honestly. At high levels, their DPS is pretty crazy with the right gear.
That's
Dude,
the thing, though.
Dude, legit.
It's not hard to get the gear that you need, though. Honestly,
What was that, Nano?
Dude, legit. When I went to that Cicero raid the other day on P2002, and they're in Luceland, they're not in Pop. Rangers were top of the food chain for DPS. We had like one rogue at the raid and like 4 Rangers, and it was all bow damage.
yeah,
It
their bow
wasn't-
damage is crazy.
It wasn't, melee damage. It's all bow damage.
And I don't think they even have all the is Endless Quiver in Luckland? I thought that was a pop thing.
I can't remember what the AAs are, and I have a Ranger, so he's only 57. So, but yeah, they were
Did
the top
you-
of. They parsed it, and they were top of the food chain.
Did you dot and slow that one I was on? Because
I just slowed it. I didn't dot it.
oh yeah, I killed mine before you guys killed yours.
Well, you are the DPS, man.
Yeah, I don't have any dots loaded at all.
I was just using my snare dot, which is a clicky.
Now, I will second what everybody else said about Rangers. From what people tell me, they are uber when you get to level 60 and you get them pretty twinked out with armor and weapons. However, my level 19 Ranger right now has a woodman staff and he has quite a few pieces of armor. He even has haste gloves on, and he is by far the lowest tune I have on the totem pole as far as taking damage or dealing out damage.
They're not gonna take damage.
Yeah, he can't take damage for nothing.
They were.
And he
they
can't
were
dish
changed.
it out either.
Well, you're not 20 plus.
So you're not going to have that amazing feeling, even if you give him a whole bunch of really good stuff early on.
No,
Later
you
on.
will. You will. Once you pass 20, because right now you have a damage cap, and the woodsman staff isn't shining at all. You can do the same damage on a woodsman staff that you can with a lammy.
Oh, well, then, again, like level 20, I guess, will be the point where I actually get to see him go above and
Yeah.
beyond what he is.
And 20 is the first damage cap. 30 take Tooling said 30 takes it all the way off. And that Woodsman staff really shines. You'll be doing some crazy numbers with the Woodsman staff.
How do I get onto P2002? Tried back when it came out and always crashed. There's a walkthrough
Their
on
website,
their website.
yeah, the website has an actual download of their Titanium client.
Yeah, you don't need discs or anything for that one.
Nope, that one they host their own download for it.
They still have a few bugs every once in a while, but nothing horrible.
They do. There's just a few bugs. I mean, the biggest thing that I complain about because I have spellcasters is the spells. The prices on the spells are completely off.
No, there's other things too, pathing and stuff.
Headshot
Yeah.
AoE root snare for Rangers is awesome, but on P99 no AAs, that they're not as great. That said, I want to level 1 bad. Level 20, I guess, is where you need to get before you're going to enjoy the class too much. I'm not having the greatest time with them.
When do you get Fear Animal, dude? That's what Tara... I remember her.
22?
She made her Ranger, and she really liked the Fear Animal, or talked about it.
22 is when you get Panic Animal, and then 30 you'll get So.
Yeah, it's past your 20.
That seems like forever to get So, dude.
Yeah.
Depending on what weapons the Ranger has, because they have disciplines that do crazy DPS. I got a friend of mine in our guild, and he outdamages monks pretty often. He's top 3 a lot of times on DPS.
But it's
Tooling's pretty uber Ranger, dude.
But it's pretty slow until you get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's 60. It's level 60, and with the certain disciplines and whatnot, and he's in Skyshrine armor. But honestly, his armor isn't... It's not, like, best in slot. It's not even close to best in slot.
So you really have to have your eye on the prize, thinking long-term in-game stuff, because the rest of the time up, you're...
And let's be honest, Monk and Rogue, as far as DPS, it's a face roll. You could literally wrap your face in bubble wrap and play a Rogue and come out top tier DPS.
Yeah. Well, there are better rogues out there than others, especially when you're in just regular groups. Some of them tend to get a lot more aggro than they need to. Some of them get absolutely no aggro.
True, but if you are playing a Rogue for DPS, you could slap your face on the number 2 key and you're good to go, or whatever key you have backstab on.
Right.
And you're gold. If your tank gets aggro and has the right gear to get aggro for raids or whatever the case is, even in groups, you just sit there and get those little water thingies that bob their heads up and down. You can walk away.
It's still a fun class, though, from what I've seen. Just watching them do their backstabs for so much damage, being able to kill that mob so quickly.
Yeah, numbers are sexy, right? I mean...
they kind of are. I mean, when you get to that point, you're just kind of sitting there in awe, thinking, like, I can tank it with my warrior till I'm blue in the face, but they can kill it in, like, 3 hits. Sometimes less. They have assassination at level 60, I believe, 59.
I mean, that's why people make rogues, right? Sexy numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And to get those CE groups.
And you can explore pretty much, well, not every zone, but a lot of them. You know, sneak hide combo works really well. There's a few places like Charduck. The dogs will see through your sneak.
Yeah.
I think the spiders or the bats in Soul B see through your sneak as well. Little roadblocks every so often. As mentioned, they have pretty good DPS. As they get higher in level, they'll just never be as good as rogues and monks. Although, that's from Terror. I mean, it sounds like depends on the monk or the rogue. If you want to play a ranger, you just have to be okay with the fact that you can do a lot of things. They're just not the best at any of it. I mean, that's kind of the same for a bard. They can do a lot of things. They're just not the best at any of it, but they are pretty uber at doing quite a few things, in my opinion. I think rangers are a little less skilled when it comes to it.
Well, rangers are less utility than a bard, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have some decent buffs. They have some strength buffs and some.
They're not
Some
they're
some
not good,
unique
though, right?
stuff.
Like
Call of Earth.
Yeah, color's pretty.
Every person in melee is going to be asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that attack power from Call of Earth is...
Well, What level is that? 60?
I can't remember if it is 60 or not. But I will be back, guys. I gotta go upstairs and check to see if I can get some dinner. So I'm gonna go AFK for a bit, if that's cool.
All right, man. Don't solo a rogue, chicks. Yeah, that might be a little slow. Although Alar, Bushido Bull, used to say he did that quite a bit back in the day. 60 is called the Predator. Okay. Funky Chicken wants to know how hard is it to solo with a rogue.
Yeah.
If you got a Funky and you're pre-level 25, probably not that hard.
Even then, at a certain level, it's going to be difficult because most of your DPS is coming from backstab. It's a pain in the ass.
That's why I said pre-level 25, because you can solo pretty much with any tune if you got a Funky pre-level 25.
Yeah.
Well, any tune that can wear it.
Some well beyond that.
Yeah, if you got like a warrior, I mean, slow killing for sure, but a Funky would be very nice for him. Shadow Knight, Paladin, definitely be.
Monk, Shaman.
Well, those are the obvious choices, and they can solo well on their own. Like they don't really need the Funky.
All right, guys, back in a bit, hopefully. If things go south, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, man. Try to keep you safe. Got 2 people AFK now. It looks like Cypher is AFK and Chupa, so DPS is down a little bit. We got Nano healing now. You've been healing this whole time, actually, right? Nano?
I've been semi-AFK the whole time. What are you talking about?
Oh, wow, okay.
No, I've been healing, yeah.
How's that been working out so far? Pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good, man.
But we have regen on. Have you noticed that making a huge difference?
Oh, yeah, definitely. A huge difference. Bard song is good, and I had clarity for a little bit. It's gone now, though. But I had clarity for a little bit. Which makes it nice.
Right. Were you able to get your next level spells already, or did you just pick up like the important ones?
I got the res and the greater or the complete heal on me, ready to rock and roll.
Well, those definitely are the important ones. Did you get your heal over time yet? I think you get that at 44, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not yet.
34.
I haven't even gone the. No, it's not 34, is it?
I thought it was.
I should
44.
have it. If it's 34, I should have it. I don't think so.
Let me look it up here.
It's not a bot spell. It's one that you have to.
Yeah, but no, it's 44, dude. It's 44.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure.
I just got it. I just finally got it on my clerk.
Why don't you give it to me, dude? You don't need it. You're higher.
No, it's already boomed.
Oh,
let's see. Word of Health, AE, healings. No, that's not it.
I got that.
44.
Celestial healing is 44. Yes, I thought it was 44.
Yeah.
Okay.
I plan on camping that one myself.
Do you? That's upper dogs, lower dogs.
No. It's the ancient worms and GD.
Well, those two.
Heal over time, NPC drop. All right, Tara, head out. You're gonna head out. It's good having you. Hopefully, you enjoy a little bit more of the Olympics, even though I know you're not, because of the bad coverage from NBC. Supposedly.
Come hang out with
allegedly.
me, Tara. Tara, come hang out with me. Even if it's not EQ, come hang out. What is kill you in Deceit or play other games with you or something? I don't know. I haven't played that one in a while.
Right? Yeah, we haven't played Deceit with Tara at all. That would be really cool.
I'm pretty sure she'd own me. I'm just saying.
Everybody owns us, dude. Well, except for Cypher. Cypher and Hans, man. That dude is
Oh, he doesn't jump around in circles, dude. He just jumps around.
No, the jumping helps.
Cypher, you're on pulse. Go. Bird's AFK. Come on.
I'm on ice cream break. What?
Just keep in mind that Shariki got rid of his pet, and he's being a little lazy right now, so his words, so he may not be
Shariki?
mezzing as much.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. We have
that's
Shaman and a Cleric. Oh, there's this guy over here, too.
Shaman is AFK.
No. The other. We have 2 Shamans, dude.
Oh, that's right. But he's a little low.
And there's
level.
there's a little gnome guy right here, too.
He may
Oh,
not.
no,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Bald-headed, but he's still cool. I like it.
He's bigger than us, actually.
Is that Phelan?
No, it's Thule. Thule, maybe? Oh, he has better than Valor. Okay, my bad, dude. My bad, bro.
It's a little higher level, I think. Ice cream.
I figured he didn't have
good for
any
a
quirk
week.
buffs if he was soloing. You know what I mean?
What kind of ice cream were you using or eating, by the way? Using, yeah.
Vanilla with chocolate and a little bit of milk to make it into a shaky thing.
Vanilla and chocolate. I've never really mixed the two together like that before. Maybe like vanilla and strawberry or.
Oh no, not chocolate ice cream, chocolate sauce.
Oh, okay, okay. Hot? Or is it the one that hardens on the top?
Did they just go after the gnome?
Oh, there's one right here.
Did you just train that gnome, dude?
I don't know. I purposely fade deaths right there so that I could get a single. Well, I gotta kill this one now because he's not.
You got two.
Well,
We got.
he was mezzing it. He's mezzing it, so.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Mezzing doesn't work whenever the mob's dotted.
I think he turned into a pet. I'm sure he says I haven't mezzed anything for you guys since Save Hall. Is there an experience loss for rogues? I don't think there's an experience loss for the class, but there is an experience gain or experience loss for the race, depending on who you pick.
Hoblet's got better experience.
What is it, 19 or 13% more?
I don't know.
They actually get an experience
16%.
gain. 16%?
They level faster. I know that much.
That's what I made my rogue. Big feet, little heads, man.
You know what they say about little heads?
They have big feet. You do get to turn yourself into a dark elf regardless as a rogue. Maybe even multiple races if you can afford to buy those masks. What do they have out there? High elf and...
Neighbors is selling one about once a month, if not more. If you ever need to buy it, just buy one.
That is for enchanters and bards only, though, right?
No,
Yep.
the the forehead guys.
Oh, the erudites.
Erudites, yeah. Obturation or whatever. Yeah, that one. That word right there. Whatever that word is.
Oh, that's so easy to pronounce.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not even going to try on that one. Race halfling, XP bonus. Yeah, it's halfling, right? Yeah, halfling, they get, I believe it's like, let me look it up just to...
They get 6% more experience because they got the 16 bonus for other races other than Ixar Troll
Really?
and Ogre are 10%.
Alright, so Barbarians is 5% more experience required per level, so it's negative 5%. Dark Elves, no experience modifier, they got rid of that. Dwarves, none. Erudites, none. Half-elves and halflings are none. No, halflings is 5% less required per level. Ixars is 20% more required. Ogre is 15% more.
If you are making a rogue, one thing you want to think about is strength is a pretty good stat, and barbarians, I think, have the best strength to start with as a rogue, maybe. Dwarves are probably second.
Dwarf, I would say just because of the fact that they have an innate magic resistance to them. But, I mean, that's all preference
pure
to
strength.
whatever you want to play.
Barbarians probably have the pure strength upper leg, I would think.
Well, yeah.
Shix went with Dwarf for the barrel roll, which is absolutely beautiful. If you guys have ever played one.
If I did it again, I'd probably make a wood elf rogue instead of a gnome. But I mean, I like my gnome rogue, don't get me wrong.
Why would you make the wood elf for...
You just don't see very many wood elf rogues. And I don't know, do they get forage or anything, I wonder, as a rogue? That would be kind of neat.
I think they do, right? Or hide, maybe, as a dark elf or something?
They would get hide.
All get hide because of the ropes.
Oh, that's right.
But I mean, Elire was a half elf rogue, right? And he's a pretty good rogue. You know, he is pretty strong. He could hit backstabs pretty good.
They all can do damage, obviously, the rogues. I mean, it comes down to, like, do you want to min-max it, I guess? Because Barbarian's going to be the best for you for strength then. But strength is
Well,
easy to get.
strength is very easy to
So
get.
do you
My
want more
gnome
stamina?
is at 198 unbuffed.
I mean, do you want more stamina at that point then? Because you're going to get hit by area effect spells regardless, even if you have good
Um,
resist. Having a little bit more
yeah, I'd
health.
say stamina. I'd say stamina.
But the amount of stamina you're going to be able to put in is like 25 points, and what is that ultimately going to give you? Like an extra
Oh, I
100?
wouldn't put 25 points into stamina.
No, but that's a
I
match
would
you could.
put 20 into strength, no matter what race you are, except for barbarian, and then put the rest into stamina.
Doesn't agility or dex or something help you evade more? Probably agility.
Agility
Do
is
the
supposed to.
yeah.
Agility is more of a rogue stat, though,
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
not
because
talking about rogues.
monk though. It's a monk stat.
Oh, you said rogue. That's right. I got you. Well, I'm thinking there's one of those that helps you do the duck out of combat better, the evade. I thought it was agility. Maybe not.
I don't know. As a gnome who didn't put any points into any of it, I have no problem evading.
What'd you put your points into?
I put my points into strength and then stamina. 20 into strength, 10 into stamina.
Oh, good. I think I did all strength on my gnome too. I can't remember what the secondary one was though.
Stamina, I think.
I mean, no matter what though, if the race that you're making has below 75 agility, you need to make sure it has 75 agility. But
I
other
mean,
than that,
75
no, it's a,
is obviously the cutoff point, but you can get equipment that's going to have agility on it. So
that's we're talking base stats though. Base stats, you need that 75 agility. It actually messes with your with your geared stats. I don't know why it works that way, but so you need to have 75 innate agility.
oh, I definitely didn't do that with all my tunes.
Oh, there's a good pull. Got this. Guys really aren't taking very much damage, to be honest. They're making it pretty easy for me. Not that I'm trying to jinx this, but
These guys are pretty easy.
it's not bad XP though.
Needs some haste and stuff. Mainly haste.
I think he's hasting. I thought he was hasting you just now.
How's the experience? Let's look at this. About 3% into my level already. What about you guys?
I got my level and I'm like 8%, maybe 7% into the new level already.
It's not too bad.
I have no clue.
It's not as good as Soul B though. For experience.
I don't ever look at my experience anymore on characters whenever I start into a zone. Because I know it's depressing. It's just,
Soul B sounds fun. Yeah, we've been spending a lot of time in Soul B, which is why we were trying to change it up and find some new places to be hunting.
Yeah.
We should.
oh,
Soul B
that's
is good, but it
that's
gets tiring.
Phelan's pet.
If we go into Soul B and do lava beetles, those are different. And then or fire giants, that's always fun too, to be honest.
Yeah, we hadn't been high enough to really go that deep into them just yet, but hopefully soon. Because yeah, fire giants was fun last time we tried pulling that with ZK.
We took 2 on at once and lived barely.
That's right. I mean, we actually took on 4, and we got very close to being able to kill one of them. So it's kind of an achievement.
We killed the 2 that I was there for anyway.
Yeah, don't you remember when he pulled like 1 too many? Yeah, we had like 4 of them, and they were all stuck on top of each other. Disco Dan, man.
It happens.
What's up, man? How you doing tonight? Sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Is he dancing? Disco Dan? Is that what's going on?
He's about to light it up. Shardik sounds great next weekend. Hint, hint. Actually, I'm fine with Shardik. In fact, if we can get enough people to go to Shardik, we might be able to put together a raid force to go in there and maybe be able to kill some of those dudes.
if we do, we need to make sure Shix goes with us.
Shix is the one that says it sounds fantastic for next weekend.
Yeah, yeah, because that's for his epic is what he needs to go there for.
Monk or somebody else?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, then we can see if we can get the pipe.
I have I have the pipe for KC for him.
Just go down. What time is Shardak? What time you guys want to try to plan it for next weekend?
I can't myself be on Saturday night, but other than that, I might be around.
So Sunday?
When is Shix getting back home?
He said don't do it Saturday. So Sunday is probably the day we'll probably do it.
I mean, if we start early, that'd be pretty cool. That way we can try to get a lot done.
You able to get on early Sunday night next weekend? Nano?
I can't remember if I work. If I work, I work till 3, but I can't remember if I work. 4 should be the earliest.
So, well, yeah, 4 in the afternoon, and we'll keep it going to probably about 9 or 10. Maybe a little bit longer if people don't have to work the next day, but we'll see. They give us about 6 hours down there. Sunday, Repop Day. That's from 2Link. I don't know. Friday. Are you guys able
Can't
to do
remember
it
my
Fridays?
days off, man. Sorry. Because mine change all the time.
I don't know about tomorrow, actually. I got to do some stuff around the house. All the guys are coming over. Help finish up.
Shix is traveling, isn't he?
He is, yeah. That's why I can't do it this weekend.
Yeah, so...
And I can't really do it tomorrow. But no, he's, I think is saying Friday next week.
What about just the middle of the week? Because Fridays, I'm going to start raiding with trying to get gear for my rogue.
I'll have to check my days off, dude. I don't know. But I'm on in the evenings if I can be. So,
I'm always out and about in Denver, Boulder every weekend. That's what Shriki's saying. Sundays won't be Repop Day because I want a Rumble right now.
Oh, it's the hand again.
Yeah, we'll have to get together and try to find out. It looks like Sunday might be the best day so far, but if everybody agrees on Friday, we might try for that too. But yeah, Sunday around 4 in the afternoon sounds like most people will be able to show up next weekend, not this one. I know, Cypher, you've been trying to get that pair of gloves for a long time.
Yes, I have.
Before they nerf, Chardock altogether. So if you guys are out there watching and have never been to Chardock, or have only been there a few times, maybe have always kind of thought, maybe I'll check it out one day, you probably should do that pretty soon because 2.0 is done for Chardock. They are just waiting, according to Tellin, until the next big patch. So that could come at any time. That might actually become before next weekend, and then we won't really be able to go. But
well, I think if it does come out, it's not that we can't go. It's just that it's going to be completely packed.
yeah, but a lot of the mobs that you would be going in there to kill might already be taken for other reasons, the quest and things that they're dropping now. So
that's why I mean it'd be packed. But the Overking and Queen and all those, the Princess, all those are still killable. It's just that if you don't have the faction for them, or you will lose faction.
yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare to go into Chardock day one when that new patch comes out.
Yep.
There's so many people waiting for that. You're gonna be in a long, long line. There's gonna be contested. There's gonna be people going in there trying to steal mobs, and it's gonna take me back to the old days for sure. But
I don't know about stealing mobs. It's more about questing. Going there to talk to the Overking and Queen and all them for quests. And a lot of people who are going to be doing those quests, monks specifically, they've already gotten their faction. They're ready to go. They're just waiting for it.
right. But I mean, if you're going in there to talk to the Overking and Queen, and somebody goes in there to kill it, you're just out of luck until it repops. What is it, 4 or 5 hours later?
2.
2 hours?
Yeah.
What
So
do you guys plan on doing?
We're talking about Shardock maybe
talk
next
about
weekend.
Shardock 2.0.
Sunday around 4
Dudes.
p.m. next weekend. Not
Green,
this one.
Green Mist? Green Mist? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some really good stuff dropping over there.
Yeah, next week I'm off Thursday and Saturday. I have to work Friday night next week.
Thursday and Saturday. But you get off around 4 on Sunday?
Yeah, 3 or 4. Mm-hmm.
What guild do you think is going to have a green mist first?
Aftermath.
This Sunday I get off at 3. The following Sunday I'll be off because I'm not going back to work on a Sunday after my vacation. That's not happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So not this one, but the next Sunday you have off?
Yeah.
That's the one
'Cause
that's the one we're hoping to do it on. So you'll be off all day.
I'll be off all day because I am not going back to work on a Sunday after my vacation. That's just not happening. That doesn't take place in my life.
Hero dropped. Yeah, man. Where's my clear quest?
I mean, you should go pull and then ask for them. You know what I'm saying?
Triple attack will be sweet when it hits 2.0. For the monks. P99 stuck at this expansion, or are they planning to move up again? No, this is going to be the end.
Nope.
It's the end.
They want Valor?
I'll take, any AC buff you got.
You
Same.
want Valor? You don't want Valor?
I mean, I'll take Valor too, but AC is probably more important.
How about both?
That's fine. Triple attack, Aloctavelius, Shrieky 2, Monk's going to be out DPSing rogues. If they got their T-staff, they might be.
Are they going to be out DPSing rogues though?
Triple attack?
T-staff isn't the DPS thing. T-staff honestly is just for soloing.
Won't stick on you, AC.
What will you be using for?
You can use a Peacebringer and Viewfighter staff. I mean, T-staff is decent ratio wise, but the stun, you're not going to use that in a group.
Imbune fighter staff, really? Because I have one of those. Those are kind of easy to get.
It's not bad. The IFS is what I use on my guy.
Peacebringer, though, I don't think I recognize that one.
Peacebringer is close to the same ratio. I think it's just is it a faster delay maybe? But it weighs 10 stones.
At range.
Oh, wow. That might kill some people.
It is heavy.
Ruin Fighter Staff is stupid good with triple attack if the pre-nerf of the imbued.
Ooh,
Rune
Fruity staff?
Yeah, but Rune Fighter Staff is effing expensive.
Well, I mean, if you're going with like the best item or best slot out there now, because
I'll put it this way: I've never seen one for sale.
ever. Wow. Okay. Well,
And I spent a lot of time at EC.
That is stupid expensive then. Imbune Fighter Staff is what I have. That's Shix, 40 delay, 38 damage.
I don't know, with double backstab and everything that the rogue already has, I don't know if you'd be out DPSing them.
I think you might be close, depending on
I mean,
the gear.
yeah, they already look like they're hitting 3 or 4 times in a swing.
You have to find it on the forums. It's never in the comments, and it's about 200k. 200k is really not undoable. Like, there's more money than I'll ever have on this game, but for some people out there, 200k is definitely within the realm of possibility.
I think you've had more than 200k in this game.
Yeah, but
200k
200k though, 200k now. I mean, honestly, that's gonna price is gonna skyrocket. It really is.
Yeah, but I mean, if you are one of those people who have or think about having like a maxed out monk, then you probably are even planning ahead to buying that. I mean, it's not a secret how the game's going to change at this point. Everybody knows it's coming. They know it's coming rather soon. It's going to be within this year. So if you're one of those
Allegedly.
bars, I mean, 2Link said it's been done. Or not 2Link. Talon said it was been done for a while now. They're just waiting for the next big update to implement it.
Well, you know, monks are great and all, but the paladins and shadow knights actually get a defense fix as well.
And that would be great for them too, but they're not going to do more damage.
So that doesn't matter, but they will be able to actually tank.
Allegedly.
And Zabber, we are talking about the update to Charduk and the way that monks work. Hopefully in the next patch that they're doing. Don't know when that's coming out, but we're talking about the triple attack that monks get and how different weapons are going to skyrocket in price. Imbued fighter staff being one of them.
Possibly. No, not imbued fighter staff. The ruined.
Ruined fighter staff. Sorry about that. Well, I imagine imbued's going to go up too. Anybody who can't afford.
A little bit, but I mean, you're talking about right now. It's I think 3 to 4K maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that at all.
I mean, like knuckle dusters will go down into the toilet, and probably the maces as well. I don't think anybody's really on the maces.
Those are already cheap though. I mean, those you can get a Jade Mace or knuckle dusters for like 700.
Yeah, but now that everybody who has one of those is going to be selling them, so they can get a two-handed, like they're going to be a lot more on the market, and nobody's going to want them.
It's not that they only get triple attack to a two-handed, is it?
I think so, right? It's only two-handed weapons that it works with.
That I'm not sure on.
Because that's weird that
I think
they
triple
would do
attack is
something
flat out
like
just
that.
triple attack.
It's more worthwhile though with two-handed than it is for one-handed.
It is. Two-handers, they hurt.
Well, I know whenever we were raided back a long time ago, I don't even remember when it happened, but that's the only thing monks would use in raids was two-handers. They'd have like the Tompo staff and anything they could get their hands on. But I had never seen dual wield at once that ended up happening.
Right. That just kind of leads me to believe all the one-hander ones would be sold for cheap.
And even right now, monks that are doing things, right as they progress, they're getting rid of Jade Maces and stuff once they're able to get a stable shielding, maybe even an adamantite club, and eventually going to Kale and getting Scepter of Mastery. And then they're swapping Scepter of Mastery with their stable shielding in their offhand once they get their epic.
Double attack
if
for
they
bards?
if they want the buff.
I don't think bards get double attack. Right, with the new patch that's coming out, I don't think that's going to be a thing, is it?
I don't know.
I haven't heard if it is, so.
Yeah, I don't play one.
Twig with triple attack would be insane.
Twig is that push.
Staff of Battle isn't too bad either, 31, 37.
Yeah, that's dirt cheap. I think that one has a weight issue as well, though. That's why I didn't get the Peacebringer. I think I got the imbued fighter staffs because of the weight difference, 4 versus 10. But then again, a T staff is 10 as well, but you get that for different reasons.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can just get a few of those backpacks, or if you're really rich and you can afford to get nothing but those from Soul A, then weight probably isn't that big of an issue at that point, right?
Once you get high enough, it's not gonna be an issue at all, even when you put it on.
17?
Because your weight limit goes up to 20 something.
Oh, 20. Okay, I thought 17 was
Yeah.
highest.
No, it'll be in the 20s.
Well, that's a little bit more doable then, because your armor doesn't weigh jack, dude. If you get like Black Panther or I don't remember what Kale weighed. I never looked at that. The stats on it weren't all that good though. I'm gonna stick with Black Panther for mine.
We're friends.
Oh hell yeah, we do. All right. You haven't played in a long time. Have a gear to the T33 Bard. Been thinking about coming back. You should give it a try, man. Come back, even if it's just casual. That's how I play. Once or twice a week. Just come in and have a little bit of fun. Definitely a great community to hang out with.
Yeah, Shix is right. At 60, it's 24.9. I don't think we round up, unfortunately.
As an AA Bard, get a double attack. Well, we don't have AAs in this one, so.
Honestly, I have no clue if AA has ever affected double attack for bards, or if they ever got double attack.
Yeah, Zabber says, I don't think bards ever get double attack. Bards don't get double attack, and bards don't get to use their weapons. Depending on what you're using, yeah, that's probably true. I see a lot of them running around with just their instruments in their hand.
Once they get their epic, I've seen them in DPS groups, and they're out actually fighting.
At 60 is 24 stones, I think, on the weight limit. Also, a very healthy raid scene on P99. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't use the word healthy, but it's active. They're there. they have their issues. It's fun to watch if you're on the outside looking in. I don't know how enjoyable it is for the people who actually raid. I don't raid that much, so I can't really speak to it. But
Yeah, be right back, guys.
there's a lot of competition. Can't put it there. You know you like calling them chicks. It can get pretty toxic. I think in the overall scheme of things, though, they try not to call out the GMs any more than they have to, because I hear the GMs don't really like being bothered when it comes to the same repetitive thing over and over again. And if you guys haven't tried working it out yourselves, they're probably not going to come down very nice on either side. But yeah, there's been some people out there who have gotten, not people, guilds that have been banned from the raid scene for, what was the last one, 3 weeks? It's something extreme. Like a lot more
30
than normal.
days.
30 days. Oh, wow.
It was 20 or 30 days. I can't remember.
So
it was a full month that other guilds were able to actually raid.
it's 20 days, is what Shriki's saying. Statue was stupid yesterday. You guys invited us out to do Statue, and we weren't able to quite make it because we were already over in KC. What happened with the statue, man? Did you guys just not have enough force, or AG took the last one to the phase for 20 days? Ouch. 20 days may not sound like a long time to people who don't raid, but for people who do nothing but raid, 20 days is a lifetime.
It's literally watching people do things that you can't do, and they're just getting away with it.
Who invited you guys to do Statue? We didn't get invited to do it. We got invited if we wanted to tag along and get a tag in for faction. So we weren't really going to be helping out or anything, but we'd be in the background, just trying to check things out.
Pretending we knew what we were doing.
No, I don't pretend at all. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to raids. I try not to get in the way. That's my thought when raids go on. Try not to screw it up to get everybody else killed. Rogue Epic is the easiest, I heard, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, I think Nano was saying when you get to a certain level, people just give you the Rogue Epic. It's just like, here you go. Here's a present. I don't think it's that bad anymore. It used to be. You used to be able to use that at level 1, right? And they had they had to change
Changes
it.
all epics.
Yeah, but nobody ever got him that low. The Rogue one was definitely the one that people were running around with at level 5, and it was ridiculous. You were doing so much damage with that.
I remember seeing level 1 cleric, shamans, rogues. I even saw one person, only one ever, that was a level 1 warrior with his dual lightsabers. And that's when I was like, I was glad that they made the change.
I can't blame them, and it would have been nice as you leveled up to have somebody there with a cleric clicky for 96% res. But yeah, it would have changed the game dramatically. No more 0% res or 50% res, just clickies all the time.
Well, they couldn't click it. They couldn't click it. They could wear it.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things a little bit.
I am pretty sure that I mean, again, I don't remember, but I think it would be game breaking if a shaman was able to click their epic at level 1.
Yeah, and it would have been game changing to have a cleric be able to res people at level 1 with 96% res. I mean, any one of those epics were never meant to be used at that low level, but still, even if you had the rogue as a weapon for his epic.
Yeah, the weapon itself, that's 15 damage that you're doing.
Yeah, it's epic right there.
You can't find any other weapon like that in damage until you actually do rating. My weapon is 12 damage. I think the highest you can get without rating is 13 on in your offhand.
It's good that they nerfed it, I think.
Oh yeah.
Statue died, it was just heavily contested. Rogue Epic can probably be done in a day, depending on determination. It can be done even faster than a day. I mean,
It can be done in 30 minutes. I've done it.
Bushido Bull, you guys may recognize from our videos. When he was with us, he went to a Plane of Sky raid one night with the guild. I think it was Blackheart Pirates. And he was up there for probably 4 or 5 hours. And at the end of that raid, they noticed that he didn't have his epic yet. And they were just like, hey, man, you want to go get your epic? And him and I think it was like 5 other people went out and got the entire epic done that night. And I don't know how many hours it was, but they got it done in the same night that they did a Plane of Sky raid. So super easy if you know what you're doing and have luck on your side and feel like spending the time. Wow, this route just lasts forever sometimes.
Yep.
Are you going to ever work on your Shadow Knight epic?
Yeah. Maybe.
Are you going to do it the old-fashioned way where you buy or you use the gold? Like you need like 2,700 gold and you need like the armor that drops in Khazad-dûl? Or are you going to skip that part altogether?
I don't know yet. It's very expensive though.
Not too bad.
I think it's 3K for the whole epic, plus all of the actual kills and everything.
3K is what you said?
3K to start it. It's 2K to one person and then 1K to another.
Yeah, but comparing that to like a warrior epic where you have to buy the green scales.
Well, that's something that's optional. They don't have to buy it. They could raid for it. But I'm talking to NPCs. I have to pay 3K to start the epic.
Hey Octo, how you doing tonight, man?
Are we killing Phelan's pet?
I think he said we killed his pet. Yeah, he said kill this.
Yeah, I'm taking all the loot though.
What weapons are good to have for rogue starting out? Starting out. You mean starting out with no money or starting out with like 100 plat?
Crystal Spider Fang is pretty cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, man. It procs, kills stuff fast.
Because if you got a few hundred plat, there's some halfway decent items out there.
Yeah, legit, like a Crystal Spider Fang is like 80 to 100 plat.
And once you replace it, you can actually put it into your range slot, and it gives you 10 mana resistance.
Magic?
Magic. Yeah, not mana.
I'm gonna loot. Oh, it's nothing.
It's a book. There was a book.
10 intel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not too bad.
I'm gonna hold it hostage.
Negative magic resist is why he's using it, but
Yeah.
it looks cool. Random 100. But Octo, if you're around, we're thinking of next Sunday, not this one coming up, but next Sunday going over to Charduk. We thought about 4 p.m., but we might be starting it sooner than that on Sunday because it seems like most people are going to be off, or at least Nana will. And I'm always off the weekends, so.
Yeah, man, I'm willing to help with monk drop and hopefully a cleric drop or whatever we got going on that day.
It'd just be cool to get into that zone.
Well, and behind the door too. I mean, I've been through there, but it's tough.
Yeah, we'll need
Really
a rope
is.
for sure. So maybe Cypher can put this
We'll
out.
need someone with levitate.
Well, you have the bard.
If
We're gonna have to have.
if Octo comes, I can bring my
We're gonna
warrior.
have
If
to-
we need a warrior,
Yeah, we have to have a warrior.
or if we have a warrior and Octo, I can bring a necro to whatever, to give mana and DMF, whatever you want.
How much mana you got, Nana?
90.
You're a shaman, dude. Come on.
Dude, I just did. What are you talking about? Let you guys heal. While I'm dancing around, doing things.
Shrieky says, "Chupa, you bastard!" Because you took his item.
Should have kept the damn thing.
Slick Nasty says, "Couple K flat, something like that." So for about 2K, what would you guys suggest for rogue weapons?
What's that one that we got, Cypher?
Something Del. Exactly. Yeah, that one.
Serpent
Okay.
Tooth?
No, that
no.
doesn't start with a D. What is it called? It's a Lathe Del something.
Oh,
Oh,
he just put it in the group chat. Latronor? I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's only like 700 plat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he needs 2 weapons, so.
Cheap. But it's a great weapon.
It's fast. It's like 17
Serpent
delay or
Tooth
some stupid
probably Serpent Tooth maybe 15 to 2K, somewhere around there.
That's almost all your money right there. Blood Point, not
Yeah.
really good.
Blood Point doesn't proc until 50.
But the damage on it, pretty good, right?
I'd probably try to have at least 12 damage in both hands.
Oh, and that Lathe Dreher, whatever the hell it's called,
It's
is not
12.
700.
No,
I'm
Whoa.
not
Or maybe I
12.
got it
I'm
confused.
saying it's 12 damage. It's not 13 damage.
Yeah, it's 12 damage, but it's not cheap either.
No, it's 2K. 1 to 2K, I think.
It's more than that.
Oh,
we got
is
ours.
it?
Yeah, we got ours for 3,
Yeah.
and it's between there and 4K.
Woo.
It's got
Making
5
money.
strength.
No
It's got
way.
5 strength. It's got 5 strength and saves on it, dude. It's plus 8
Yeah,
the code
it's-
and plus 8 the magic.
It's a lovely weapon.
Is that the one with the 17 delay or whatever? Or am I thinking of the wrong
Nope.
one? That's super
No.
quick. Okay, I'm thinking
Nope.
of the wrong one.
It's 1223.
Yeah, you really don't want that kind of delay anyway. You don't want an 18 delay weapon. Unless it's a big damage weapon, too.
Green Jade Axe is what Toolink said. Pretty good stats on it. 17 damage, 34 delay. Offhand. I don't know. What do you guys think about a Venomous Axe of the Velian Brood for a rogue? I mean,
No.
it procs at level 1. If you're going to be soloing, you can definitely solo with that.
If you're soloing,
yes.
use it. But if you're in a group,
The aggro is going to be insane, yeah.
It depends on what your tank's using.
Yeah, if your tank isn't using as equal or quality weapons, then that's gonna you're gonna die.
He's probably...
Was he making a level 1 twink? Because that would be the way to go, that axe.
Yeah. I mean, there's not going to be a tank that's using anything better than a Venomous Axe at that level. Like, what can you use at that level that procs? So you're going to be right on
the
par.
whip that I have.
WES.
That procs at level 1?
Yep.
Oh, well then, yeah. I guess if you're going with like Super Uber.
If you're twinking a rogue, you get one of them axes and a cheap crystal spreader fang. You just go solo until like 25, probably, man.
Right.
It'd be just as good on XP.
You can still aggro. You blame the tanks for not holding aggro. You use all caps. That's one way to make the tank feel really bad. Go out and spend a lot of money.
Doesn't help you in those situations when you're that low level.
No, that's not going to do jack for you. If that thing procs, you're going to get all of it.
I mean, even whenever I use the slow proc dagger in groups, it takes at least 2 or 3 evades for me to lose aggro until the tank procs. Unless it's a monk, then well, they're boned.
Level 1 warrior with infestation, I think, was more of a thing when that guy used to spawn like every 23 minutes or whatever it was. Now it's every 24 hours. So
yeah.
You probably won't see as many level 1s with it. You might see a few, though.
You still see a few people doing it.
Yeah.
You would have to. I don't know if can you invis all the way there.
Just drag the body.
I don't think you can.
You'd have to pull them all the way to the zone line, or you'd have to drag the corpse all the way to the safe area where Zelandikar spawns.
It'd be
Or
easy
you
to
just
track.
have a mage with Call the Hero.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But you could pull them all the way
There's
to the
that,
entrance.
I guess.
We saw that actually happen while we were there. Well, not all the way to the entrance, but close enough. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.